Yo, we are back for more Kubera One Last God. I mean, we would continue where we left off last time. There was 183 going to, well, who knows where. I might do an extra long video this week. See how I feel when I get to about the halfway point of what would be a long video. So the normal end point. See how we are. But yes, without any further ado, let us head into this brand new arc. The other side. This place is unique among human planets. They managed to keep fighting off invasions. Some say it's because Agni's here, but seeing how they were even able to make the Asura Ravana retreat, there must be something more to it. Iravada, yeah, holy shit. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't catch that last time, but one of you mentioned in the comments. But yeah, that is in fact Iravada. Oh Christ! Now I'm. Oh no! Oh please, for the love of God. Okay, no, I had a bit of a wild leap in logic, however, I think I'm wrong, so I'm not going to say anything, but, okay, no, yeah, I definitely had a, whew, okay, I panicked for a second there, but no, everything's fine, it's all fine, everything's fine. If you can figure out what I thought might have happened was obviously completely incorrect, comment, and if you win, you get a cookie. You're gonna fucking panic, you runners. You probably knew that, right? Wait. You mean you didn't know? Well, it's a good thing I told you then. You would have gotten killed if you tried to fight them. Also, I'm not gonna lie, it's so weird seeing Aravada in proper color. Because again, we've only ever seen her really in the flashback for things like these solid, like, not quite solid, but these gradiented colors. So, seeing white hair was unusual. I was expecting it to be like slight, like, faint pink. But hey, here we are. She seems to think I'm a Rakshasa. I should just tell her I'm a human right now. But they're Nastika. They might kill me. Which part of you changes when you surify? You'd look just like a human in those clothes. Poor guy. It's okay if your surah part isn't visible. Mine doesn't show either. Yeah, that's true. Hey, are you gonna say hi? You're quieter than usual today. Do you think he's realized? It's like, this motherfucker ain't no surah? Hold up, what? All three of them make me uncomfortable. That boy makes me especially nervous. He's been staring at me this whole time. Don't act so awkward. It's not right for a Yaksha Rakshasa to not even greet the king. King? Is that boy a... They seem to think you're a Rakshasa. Told you, so play along. There's no telling what might go wrong if you arouse their suspicion. Yaksha. This motherfucker, bruh! Oh my god! Bro! Oh, I'm gonna lower my chair a touch. Because I feel like I'm too high. Oh my god, that's Yaksha! What the fuck? What? Bro, this already been wild. We've been recording for 3 minutes. Oh my god. Yaksha. First king of the Yaksha clan. Makes sense why you could tell Rob wasn't a Yaksha Rakshasa. Oh my god. Season 3, episode 183. The other side, 1. You know something about me already, don't you? You said there's no telling what might go wrong. That means you know where I'm from. Keep your voice focused on me. You'll draw attention from all the surrounding surah. Oh, all right. I'm still not used to this. But if this is a human city, why did they just let surah come and go? Don't they have barriers or a tower? I don't know about barriers or towers, but are humans supposed to consider all surah enemies? There may be some surah that are prone to attack, but we know who those ones are already. Humans aren't worried about us. There's not even a barrier or a tower. This must be really far back in the past. Well, I mean, maybe not. Probably earlier than Maruna was, because they had a tower, right? So probably earlier than when Maruna was, I presume. She said God Agni's here. Maybe I should try to meet him. What? She? Yaksha's... Ah! No, wait, no. I'm talking about Arivada. Duh, dumbass.
Wow, look at his fluffy tail.
Huh? Oh my. Hey, stop! That's an Azteca! You like my tail? Why is he being so nice? I don't mind you touching my tail, but you shouldn't go around grabbing strangers' tails. Okay? Some people might get upset, so make sure to ask for permission first.
Okay.
You're very tolerant. You need to be patient with kids. They're such bright, precious beings. It's a shame they're disappearing now. Disappearing? But I see a lot of kids around. They're not all the same. Look closely. Ah. Ah. I assume that it's to do with the coming of age ceremony. Because they're all acting like adults. Why do they all look so scary? Looks like 100 Asha. They definitely don't look like the kind of kids who'd grab a Saurus' tail. Those kids remember their past lives before having their coming of age ceremony. Normally, when humans are born, they're supposed to pass through a period where their personality is formed. And then they accept the knowledge from their past life during a coming of age ceremony, once their body and mind are prepared. But most cases don't turn out like that. There are kids who awaken with their memories of their past lives before their mind is fully prepared. They don't even have a coming of age ceremony. As the years go by, there are more and more humans like that. The coming of age ceremony is becoming a relic of the past. Okay, so this kind of implies later than Maruna. Because the point at which Maruna was, coming of age ceremonies were still, like, prevalent at the very, you know, given how people were talking at least, so. Methinks that this is later now. They're starting to remember their past lives much sooner. Some kids even demand their title and possessions from their past lives as soon as they're born. They remember their past lives? Maybe the humans here are different from me. Yeah, the memories from their past lives are supposed to be used for self-reflection. You can't grow up if you don't remember anything. Humans only live for a short time. They advance as they recall memories of their past lives. They maintain their current personality while looking back to their past, or reflecting on it. They accept things as they are, move on from past emotions, and learn not to ignore or obsess over the past. They used to use all that as valuable experience for growth. But once they started remembering their past lives without having a coming of age ceremony, their personality and their current lives became unstable, and that great system started falling apart. As their lives started to take over as their past lives started to take over their current lives, the barrier between lives began fading away. They lost their individuality. And all that's left is a single mass of humans. Without any distinction between young and old, parent and child. Once the last few pure humans are gone, I might just stop coming here altogether. If the problem is that people are waking up without having a coming of age ceremony, can't you find out what's causing the problem? Or do you not know the reason? I know the reason, but you can't stop it. If a king such as yourself can't. No, I could stop it, if I really wanted to. Then you should. Why are you just standing by and letting this happen?
Come on, you guys! I found a spot! Hurry!
Arivada is such a weird case for Asura, isn't she? Especially for a Nastika, given all the ones we've met. She's so energetic.
The first thing to try in a human city is the food! Isn't it amazing how they can make food just like this with just vegetables? It smells great. I love fried food.
But don't you need to eat meat if you're Asura?
Try some yaksha. Why are you starving yourself? It doesn't matter. Nastika don't get any vigor from food anyway. That's not the only reason to eat food. It tastes good. This is so good. It doesn't have that grassy smell you hate. Trust me and take a bite. But I... Didn't she say she came here to find something out? I feel like it was all just an excuse to eat. You sure are fond of vegetables for a yaksha. What? Oh. Yeah, shoot. Maybe I should pretend not to like it. That's because he takes after Hanuman. Oh, wait. Yes! Yes, he does, actually! I wonder if you already knew that. If not, what a wonderful guess. Oh, is he a descendant of Hanuman? That makes sense. She'll eat just about anything. I only found out recently I'm Hanuman's descendant. How did he know? He's the king of the Yaksha. How much does he know? He must know about my heart if he knows my bloodline. Ah! Well, given that your heart is his heart, you know, maybe not. Yet. How did the descendant of Hanuman end up with this heart? Child, I am not in the future where you've come from. Wasn't there anyone who tried to get the king's heart back? Maybe there's nothing I can do to stop that from happening to the king. Yeah, if that lady knew, he must know as well, since it's his heart. That must be why he seems to know all about me. That would make sense. He must have guessed based on the heart that he's dead in the future, and that I came from that future. What are you thinking about? Nothing. I have to get out of here. I have a really bad feeling about this. Is he smiling because he's thinking about ripping my heart out? No, I doubt it. I find it highly unlikely that he would try to intervene with the future. Oh, it started? I knew Ravana would come back. Are you going to see? Are you going to wait and see what the humans will do? Or... I guess so. As long as there's no harm involved. That attack's a different color. And Aravata has reacted to it. I don't think we should just sit back and watch. Looks like Ravana brought reinforcements this time. Not even the strongest human sea is a match for all that firepower. That's, what's her again? I don't remember. Wait, Asura? No. Yes? Yes. I'll get Asura out of here. You guys handle the rest. Yeah, all the bugs. Yeah, more than likely. But who's that blue-haired fellow? You make it seem easy just jumping them all together. Lumping them all together as the rest. I'll take Ravana. Ravana? No, I got Hava. Thought so. There's no other way. I can't even partially certify, in case it damages your precious food stand. But I could probably handle Ravana even in my human form. What about Godhava? Can you hold him off using blue assimilation? Huh? You can't fully certify here anyway, but you'd still stand a chance even with partial certification. Oh, that wasn't Aravata, whatever. I can use blue assimilation when I'm super angry. Then get super angry? If I could control my anger like that, I'd be king. I guess so. I've never been angry either, so I don't know what it feels like. Whatever. Just do what you need to do. I'll take Ravana. Hey, wait, you can't just... I can't finish Godhava by myself. Hey, are you listening? No, she's not. Huh? It's so weird, they're just walking on the air. Those Nastika are treating this whole situation like it's nothing. The humans are freaking out, though. That young king is the only one taking serious action. Hey, I didn't know Yaksha was here.
God, Gabhava looks so good with like the pale blue, as opposed to the green. Season 3, The Other Side, episode 184, The Other Side 2. And this is what he meant by human hunting. Oh, Yaksha's always gotten along well with humans. He must have been on this planet by coincidence. Talk about bad timing. Asura, first king of the Asura clan.
Actually, it's good timing. God Hafa's here too.
What?
We can finally crush that annoying old fool so he never bothers us again.
I was not expecting Ravana to be female. Ravana, Nastika from the Asura clan.
Hey, God Hava. You'll do with Yaksha. We'll go and...
Have you lost your mind, Bee-Swarm? Do I look like I'm going to take orders from you?
Oh, it's not an order. Just look at the situation. Yaksha's immune to Asura's main skill. If you deal with Yaksha for us,
and let you have all the fun.
What?
Have you forgotten why I came here with you? All I'm interested in is the weapon the humans use to force you to retreat. I don't care whether you or Asura die. Gadhava, first king of the Gadhava clan. So far, only king of the Gadhava clan.
But God Hava... Still...
Ravana, you're gonna have to retreat a second time. Let Gadhava have the planet, and just stay back. Don't get greedy. I think you would fight me yourself, Asura. Thanks for overestimating me. Humans often have enough genocidal maniacs to deal with. Don't do this. As time goes by, there are fewer and fewer souls, newborn babies. They won't last much longer anyway. Why are you so determined to destroy them? I wonder if the accumulative grudge is the reason why. Humans are the AHR are awakening to their past lives sooner. I wonder if that's what it is. If they're doomed anyway, why does it matter if I want to destroy them? I don't understand why you're so obsessed with protecting them. Not even your own Nastika obey you, so you have to hang around Kinara. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Asura seems to have this, it seems like Asura clan sort of have a... I don't want to say teething, but you know what I mean. They have a... It's the best word I can bring up right now, but they have a teasing personality. Obviously this is much more malicious than, say, Hura's, but... It seems like it's in the species to act like, well, that. You're the one who should be ashamed. I'm not going easy on you this time. Asura! Did they teleport to somewhere else so they could fight in full Sora form? Your king's going to die if you don't stop him. If you're going to go with him, you should all go together. Why are you still here? Are you more interested in hunting humans than romance too?
Shut up! You can't even fly on your own. I only stayed here because of you. You'd fall without me.
So what? It's just water down there.
Are you going... Godfather!
Pop. Sorry, I was supposed to keep an eye on you.
What's going on? What are you doing here?
Ravana, you and Godhava are known as the Indestructibles. I'd really like to know how you managed to get a nickname like that. Oh wait, this is her. Duh.
That's why you came here. An elite warrior like you?
Yeah. So, that seems like a pretty good reason to me. Actually, it seems like... Well, I guess we're gonna get to see it. Ain't no way, bro. It's certainly a better reason than the people who came here just to hunt humans. Ananta, First king of the Ananta clan. Oh my fucking god. Whatever had such high transcendental values have all disappeared at once. There's just one left by the sea. We better activate it before it's too late. When else are we gonna test it?
No, not yet.
Aren't you being too cautious? Think of all the damage we've taken. No, you shouldn't, because what God Hava wants is you to use whatever that's in reference to there. Want me to check it out? If they're Rakshasa... it wouldn't be a problem. And even if it is an Azteca, I can handle them if there's just one. They can't fully surify near this planet anyway.
Try talking to them first. See what they want.
Even after being attacked so many times, you still haven't lost hope.
Because I saw it once that it's possible. It was probably about 10,000 years ago. He's probably long gone by now.
Maruna, most likely.
But I still think there's hope that we can cooperate with other Sura.
There she is. What's this? First Yaksha, now you. Is there something hidden on this planet? I'm really starting to wonder. I didn't expect to find so many friendly faces here. I'm not a friendly face! Huh? Oh, look at these two. The not quite power couple. The power couple that's not quite a couple. Huh? Is this some kind of conspiracy to bring me down? Fine. Go ahead and do your worst. Whatever you losers try to do, it won't change the fact that the humans are doomed. What this is doing, seeing God Hava in the past, is it's really putting into perspective how much he's changed. Like, it really makes it, you know, apparent that he has changed a lot. And for the better. Like, he's not as condescending and cruel as he used to be. God, my hair. Right? Like, he's not great, but I think people ain't been giving him enough credit. If this, you know, if this right here is what we've come from, then, well, Monaco did a pretty good job in making him a better person, don't you think? I'd say so. But hey, that's just me.
Chip, chip. Chip, 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 chip.
Birds. We can't stop them all. Until the amount of time till they make it to land. The Bayou were here. I guess fire and wind really are the ultimate combo. Agni, Bayou, I don't think anyone would stand up to you two. Could, not would. If there were at least another wind attribute god around, I could use as a combo attack. So this is prior to, I think, the previous flashback we'd seen then. Because by then, this had been this was referenced. So we're seeing what gets referenced then. And this is obviously our Brilith of the era. Look at that. A wind-based Sura. Nastika, even. Season 3, episode 185, the other side, 3. My favorite thing webtoons do. Blending the title card. Not quite a perfect blend, obviously, because you're here. But blending the title card into the panel. I say it pretty much every time it happens. I love it.
Are you sick of this? Godhava! How are you ever gonna hit it?
How are you gonna hit him if you're so slow? You're just wasting your energy with all this fighting.
I don't think so.
No, it does seem like so. You okay, Arivada?
Oh, yeah. I just let my guard down for a sec. He's taking this really seriously.
He's probably only here for fun, but though it'd be better not to take it so seriously. Have you heard of fusion transcendentals?
There's like combo skills that gods use together, right?
Only one person needs to be a god. You don't necessarily need to be a god to do it. I know you don't like the idea of helping a god, but
You think I care about that right now? Just tell me what I have to do.
all right. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, whoa. 12,445,337. Also, I love that I love this screen. That's just a transcendental value, ometer. Dedicate an entire monitor to this. Bro, just an entire monitor dedicated to just number. No wonder the ancient humans got annihilated. Sorry. Wow, check this out. Can you believe that transcendental value? How is that even possible? Look, it could be an important discovery for our research. Yes, they're developing that weapon, aren't they, that we saw in that old flashback. The flashback from a while ago, at least.
That was fantastic! Godhava, you might just go down in history as the first one of the early kings to die. Why are you trying to attack in a place where you can't even fully certify? I won't lose to some god and his assistant. Just give up and go away. I know you must be embarrassed, so I won't tell anyone. Shut up! Hey, don't get yourself killed over a joke. What do you stand to gain from this? Huh? He's really...
I didn't think he'd go this far. That's enough, everyone. I'll take him with me.
Screw off, Ananta!
I'm not going anywhere. See you. Don't tell Sagara I came here with you.
Phew! I'm glad he came and took him away.
We're getting very close to a chapter I'd been informed of. Not in any great details, but something I'd been given a prophecy, as it were. Right, 486, I think it was. Yeah, we're approaching that.
Can you imagine how much of a diplomatic problem it would cause if something happened to Godhava? You know, I'd probably be nagging me about it for like 500 years. She's been so determined to save her allies lately.
What about the humans?
Huh?
Have you considered forming an alliance with the humans?
We finally found it. The latest thing we need for our weapon. With this, we'll be able to create an unstoppable weapon. Now we just need some cape to capture some wind attribute Rakshasa. No. Oh, why not? With your knowledge, we can totally do this.
Breathe.
We're making this frame with Rakshasa this whole time. What's wrong with catching a few more to finish the project? The ones we've used so far were Rakshasa who died attacking humans.
Fighting off hiccups here. You know, Piper Charms, when eventually you get here. Yeah, I'm calling you out. You mentioned it in one of your many comments about how I always tend to get hiccups in these videos. It's not just these. It's just anything, really. It's not actually been that relevant recently, I've noticed, but clearly I'm drinking too much water and not, like, you know, drinking it properly. I'm just chugging it, which is not ideal, I suppose.
Using living Rakshasa is a completely different matter. But they're just murderers that exist to kill and destroy. Using Rakshasa just do it and stick it, tell them. You can't call them murderers when they have no choice but to follow orders. Maybe they're just like us. I'm still living in a different world. That day, 1,000 years ago, you and I and 600,000 others died. Most of them were never reborn. Only 100 of us were lucky enough to be reborn. While our dead companions have been living countless lives all over the universe waiting to get revenge for the last 1,000 years, you've been living in a completely different world from us. You were lucky enough to be born as a servant to a god in your first reborn life. Thanks to that, you have the most powerful ally a person could ask for. And in every life you visited the god realm, so often you practically lived there. So finally, You even ended up getting engaged. Meanwhile, our less fortunate companions have been attacked and killed by the Surah again and again. Many of them haven't been lucky enough to have a second chance at life. Every time you talk about nonsense like trying to talk to the Surah, do you have any idea how it makes us feel? I'm sorry, it's just... Sometimes they don't have a say in what they do.
It's because you had a crush on Maruna.
So it just feels like it's a bit unfair to approach them only with unconditional resentment and a desire for revenge.
How do you know whether they didn't have a choice, or whether they enjoyed it? Even if they were following orders, does that mean we should feel worse for them than for our own people who have died? You're strange. You've been killed before, and yet you feel sorry for them. It's almost like you're closer to him than us. I remember that day we were destroyed. You were so happy to be reunited with someone you knew for 40 years. And right before our world was destroyed, you let an outsider inside the tower. A complete stranger had never even been you had never even mentioned before. Yet you introduced him as your friend.
What's going on over here? The researchers here are supposed to treat each other equally, regardless of age or past lives. I want you to be more respectful. Don't use someone's past life against them.
Oh, look. The betrothed is here. Fine. Forget about it. Since we're here, since we were once close, I won't bother you anymore about it. And like us, we've become so cynical after going through such a hard life. You seem to have maintained the purity of that day by the god's side. No wonder you think differently from us. Still, just do me one favor. If you have even the slightest bit of guilt and conscience, at least use that human compassion of yours to fight for us.
Thing is, I don't disagree with anything he said there. Humans are constantly being slaughtered, whether the Rakshasa are doing it willingly or not. Humans are constantly being slaughtered. You can't just let them off. You can't just go, oh, but they don't have a choice. They're actually sweet souls that have been forced to commit mass murder of our people. It's, they're only hunting us for fun. They don't have a choice to hunt us for fun. They're being told to. They're only killing us, to pass the time. We shouldn't hate them for that. Yeah, it's fucking mental. It's absolutely mental. There's having empathy and kindness. And then there's, like, self-destruction. And I do think that Brilith here, AHR Brilith, has gone to the deranged side of kindness. Though, what in the hell changes her to the way she is now? Perhaps what we saw in that previous flashback, most likely, that grand betrayal. Yeah, more than likely. Because right now, she's, well, overly nice. And yet, the Brilith we know in the present is, cold, harsh, calculating, and mostly uncompassionate. Unlock your full potential. Chase your dreams. Life is a precious opportunity that does not come every day. A moment could be your last, so don't waste any time. Learning begins with dreams, and dreams become reality. How long are we going for? 35 minutes. Alright.
Hiccup.
Yeah, it's I'm drinking too. Client 312. Your bayonet course is ready. How many hours does it take to become a combat pilot? That depends on the individual with the right attribute. It could take you as little as an hour, but there have been reports of mental derangement from... Hey, they're the betrothed, aren't they? Ah, Varuna.
The ones whose soul is guaranteed immortality as long as they're engaged to a god.
Yeah, I don't even need to rely on luck. I'm guaranteed to be reborn.
I bet they don't even know what it feels like to be afraid of annihilation.
Well, I assume even if you're betrothed to a god, if your soul gets annihilated, you are fucking gone. Though I imagine if God Harvard did that, that would be grounds for immediate execution. You know, they wouldn't let that slide. That's why they can sometimes be a bit out of touch with reality. Also, mental derangement from learning to become a
Still, at least they uncovered this way of developing capabilities and establishing a defense system.
We're also the ones who analyze the universe's energy flow and create a base planet.
All thanks to Liberty and the library in the God realm. The library is a collection of our knowledge, so anything that comes from it is, as a result, is ours too. But they deserve credit for taking all that scattered knowledge and doing something with it. It's good that their research produces good results. The problem is it hinders us at key moments. I wonder if our fears just feel like someone else's problem to them. Maybe. From the moment they got engaged, maybe they weren't really one of us anymore.
Season 3, episode 186, The Other Side 4. I'll tell you now, I don't think we're going to do a longer video than usual. I'm a bit EP, so I might take a nap after I record this. I had a lot of people whispering behind my back. I've never seen people do it right in front of us like a minute ago. Are you okay? Does it upset you?
No.
It's not Varuna. But I don't know why. I thought it was Varuna because of the blue hair and the ponytail. But yeah, never mind. I was wrong. I'm dumb.
No, I'm fine. There's just a bit of a disagreement. There's just a bit of a disagreement about the weapon development project. If I weren't engaged to a god, or just an ordinary human being, maybe this kind of conflict wouldn't have arisen.
Are you saying you regret accepting a god's marriage proposal?
No. I'll just have to work on building better relationships with people. I don't want to regret getting engaged. He's always been so considerate of me ever since we got engaged. And in all the time we've been engaged, I've never once regretted it. I seriously doubt my feelings about that will ever change.
Alright then. Don't let what happened before bother you. People who aren't engaged to gods are bound to resent engaged people like us. They may badmouth us behind our backs, but I bet not a single one of them would turn down an opportunity to get engaged to a god if they could. You know, I tried to pass the infamously difficult god test in the god realm like 30 times. You again. If the god fires me after a year, I try again on the next test. And again. Later, he was so sick of seeing me come to take the test. I don't know who's... Yeah. And since I was so familiar with the job requirements, he just asked to marry me. He asked me to marry him. Out of the 86 times I've been proposed, it was the least romantic one. You know what I mean? I heard you taking the final test quite a few times yourself.
Yeah, one time he changed the contents of the test around on me at the last minute, so I kind of panicked. He didn't even tell me. I failed the test a lot of times too. In my first life, when I took the test, it took 40 years to pass. Can we move your house to somewhere without stairs? My architecture is acting up.
Arthritis, not architecture. Yes, the architecture in my joints is acting up. Bruh.
The only good thing is, if I passed the test just once, I was guaranteed not to be fired for 10 years.
Your god sounds pretty strict too.
I wouldn't say he's strict, he's just has a different concept of time. So he doesn't know how studying for tests... He didn't know studying for tests was so tough.
True. Gods always forget about that. Has God ever told you to be reborn before you get too old?
No.
What about you? I hear it all the time. It's a miracle we're still engaged. I think this actually is a girl. Whatever. Oh well. Might be. Yeah, no, it definitely is. They look masculine when they showed up the first time.
I once waited 15 years for Agni to get back from partying. I can imagine where he probably went. I never knew because... I never knew before because we've always just talked about our research since we were sent here. But we really get along. Yeah. I wish we met earlier in the God realm. We must have always served the gods at different times. That just goes to show how tough the test is. Being a servant to the gods is no easy task. People must know that since everyone's tried the test at least once.
Can't lie. This iteration of Brilith is unbelievably pretty. Jesus. Like, current Brilith is like, has an absurd amount of elegance to it and is like beautiful. You know what I mean? This Brilith is like really pretty. It's the eyes, I think. As to come out with the hair, it's very, very, very nice. Brilliant character design. Kurgan the goat. Anyway.
But you constantly hear people complaining about the test being unfair, or people being accepted because they know someone, or getting lucky. People who fail the tests are so quick to bring down those who pass. And when you sing along so well, when did things start going so wrong? It makes me sad whenever a vague memory comes back. Of everyone laughing and hanging out together 1,000 or 2,000 years ago. Yeah, I think about that a lot too. Asura! Asura! Asura, where are you? Stop hiding. I know you're badly hurt. I'll give you some of my vigor. You need to recover. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Don't worry. Focus on your own recovery. Let's return to our hideout.
Oh shit, she's missing an arm. How the hell did I not notice that?
But all the other me's in the area are dead. How is it you're totally fine? Yax is always like that. He beats himself up a bit and then just leaves because he feels bad. I knew it. That old guy's gonna get himself killed one of these days. By the way, how did this happen? I thought Elijah's swarm remained with God harder than me. Am I wrong? Well, Ananta appeared and... Makes you so angry. I'm supposed to be second in command. You may be a king, but how could you just stay in human form like that and keep... You should have run away as soon as Ananta showed up. But I didn't know he was that strong. I thought he just hit me once. But when it came to... Everything was destroyed. It's so unfair. He's so fast. You'd swear we both hit each other at the same time. If it weren't for the organism I hit on a nearby asteroid just in case, I'd be dead right now. I was scared. Really scared, Asura. It's okay. It wasn't your fault. There's something seriously wrong with him. You're not the only one who feels that way, Ravana. But try to control yourself. It's still early in the history of this universe. They're still adjusting the balance between each species. Revealing too much strength at this stage would be like digging your own grave. That's why the dragons have already lost their female form and their emotions.
Interesting. Also, given that they're all like, Ananta's unbelievably strong, how is it fair? How the fuck does Ananta die? Also, is Ron possibly going to see Ananta's death? If he's going to be around Ananta. That would be really cool. I don't know if we will. I mean, I'd love to, but... Oh my god. But yeah, how does a being as strong as Ananta get killed?
At times like this, it's best to act weak. Let them win, play the victim. Pick a fight with those who are powerful and like to think they're good. Let them beat you and surrender. Until they're seen as being a problem of theirs. Wait, Asura, is that why you never went out on any human hunts until now? Did you think I just suddenly developed an interest in human hunts? I told the Rakshasa to let the humans know that you were going to attack that planet. They were following orders from me.
Oh, wait, no. That's that.
What? How could you?
Don't get mad at me. If you just trusted me and go along with my plan, ultimately, in the distant future, you'll have the last laugh.
Odi Varuna. It's not even working. Not even the right in front of the sea. Something isn't right about this place. At least this works. But it doesn't leave me with very many options if I have to defend myself. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is better than magic right now. I don't really think being here... I didn't really think coming here. I didn't really think before coming here. What should I do now? It's probably dangerous to stay here. I'm not even sure where to go. So magic doesn't work. Almost as if the concept of it isn't established at this point in time. Are you lost? Yes. Oh, Jesus! I like seeing such a lively reaction. I wasn't going to run away. I swear.
I didn't say you were. I know you don't have anywhere to go anyway. Why does he have those scars? How can a Nastika king not even heal a few little scars like those? You might want to hide your transcendental value. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to check something. I'd advise you not to increase your transcendental value around here unless you absolutely have to. It wouldn't help you anyway, and you'll only arouse suspicion. Thankfully, it looks like no one cares yet, since you don't seem like that much of a threat. Is that all the power you've got? Even with that inside you? You're kind of making me look bad. He must know. He knows I have his heart in me. Don't be scared. I won't try to take it from you. I'd like to teach you a more meaningful way to use it.
Oh my. Well, well. Ran training arc commences. A man who might not need magic after this. I probably still use it, but hey. Getting trained by the man whose hearts you have is kind of a wild concept, isn't it? God, these were really good. These were really, really good. I hope people enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, sub, notification bell. You know, usual YouTube stuff. Should have been around without the way. But I'm also you've been you and how much you like stuff for the video. It's tough for now. God, I went through that really quickly, huh?